Claims department been hearing a whole lot of things about a whole lot of things not being able to make change in real life. You know what I'm saying? Even though we are daily standing firm, there are some of us who are actually trying to put our money where our mouth is, and the words that come out of your mouth identify a lot of where your heart is. And so tonight's conversation might hit a little close to the heart. However, it is still a conversation that will be had right here because it's pressure in real life. You know what I'm saying? And people can say what they want to say, but it's time to be real. A lot of people say what they want to say, make it sound good. But even in what sounds good can be soothsaying some days. You know what I'm saying? Let's get to it, bro. How you doing over there?
Hey, man.
Hey, come on in hot.
Hey, man. Hey, man.
Hey, man.
Hey, man. We're about to do this, man.
About to do this, man?
We're about to do this, man.
You ready to do this, man?
Man, bro.
We might lose some live followers, you know what I'm saying? Some people might not be able to get on live. They might have to get on later just to not be put on the spot.
Hey, I really hope they're ready for what's coming. That's all I got to say.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? I hope we ready for what's coming.
I hope you ready.
I hope you ready.
Bro, I got some things I got to say tonight.
Okay.
Can money buy you love? Oh, my goodness.
Huh?
Oh, my goodness.
Survey say it's time to get ready for the F.I.R.M Pressure Podcast. What up, world? It's the F.I.R.M.
Let's get it. Welcome to the F.I.R.M.
Oh, it's about to go down.
Set your schedule. Eastern Standard Time.
Saturday Nights Live for a time that's one of a kind.
Woo-wee. There's nothing off the table. No trolling. We go from politics to religion to relationships to whether or not you like crunchy or soft taco.
Woo! Forget about a love language. What about your love level?
Oh man, we excited for this one.
On all social media platforms.
So make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Fellowship in a righteous manner. That's the banner.
With your hosts, Flavius and Ulysses. We rolling Eastern Standard Time.
What up, world? It's the F.I.R.M Pressure Podcast. We've been getting down to the nitty gritty lately, you know what I'm saying? Ulysses, man, we've been really hitting home to a lot of homes that's out there to hit, you know what I'm saying? They say don't throw a rock when you live in a glass house, and a lot of us are supposed to be standing on a firm foundation. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to be fellowshipping in a righteous manner. I ain't, you know what I'm saying, dictate the rules. All I'm saying is where the people at. You know what I'm saying? Welcome, y'all, to the show, you know what I'm saying, to the podcast. Make sure that you go on the F.I.R.M 365 24/7 on Facebook and follow us also on YouTube. We're live right now, simultaneously, at the same time. You know what I'm saying? On YouTube at the F.I.R.M 365. For now, check us out. Hope you've been enjoying the content that we've been putting out, even over there on Instagram. You know what I'm saying? If you're not following at the F.I.R.M 365 24/7 on Instagram, what are you doing? You know what I'm saying? You heard about TikTok. You know what I'm saying? They about to go out of business. You know what I'm saying? They under attack. So even, you know what I'm saying? What's the location at the TikTok?
At the F.I.R.M 365. It was where you'll find us at TikTok. While it's still alive, as Flavius said, the government trying to ruin the fun. They try to be the party pooper.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
Go
what I mean?
show us some love before they try to end the party. You know what I'm saying? Like Prince said back in the day, we're gonna party like it's 1990. I mean 2090. I don't know, but anyway, we're gonna saying get it while the getting is good. Make sure you like, share, and comment while we're live. You know what I'm saying? Represent for yourselves and where you from, for the people, your community, your circle. Represent, you know what I'm saying? While we live on the show. Ulysses, man, it's a lot. It's a lot going on in the world today.
It's a lot going on in the world today, man. And one of the famous sayings that you hear a lot is money makes the world go round.
Money. I thought Ice Cube and them said gangsters make the world. Gangsters make no.
Oh, I think about that.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead with your point.
Even the Bible, even the Bible says money is super important. You know what I mean? Like super duper important, man.
And that's why we're talking about it tonight. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people
you gotta address it. So we got to address it.
We got to, man, because getting money is what we do. You know what I'm saying? It's what we don't have a choice to do. In some instances, you know what I'm saying? Because unless you going back to or incorporating or getting involved with or trailblazing or bringing up the rear, at this point in life, money covers all aspects of trying to acquire something, even for something else. Money may not be the end all be all, but sometimes money can get you some things out of life that, you know, without it, you know, it don't even have to be material things. And that's where we jump to first. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, I want to go into this conversation with clarity. You know what I'm saying? We would both agree that money can buy you material things, correct? You can exchange money for some good, some product, some service, correct?
Yes, sir.
There are some things that it doesn't matter how many stores you go into throughout the span of your life, you just won't find on the shelf. And love just happens to be one of those things. You know what I'm saying? If it was that easy, you know what I'm saying? This Valentine's Day, a whole lot more people would have got a whole lot more love, you know what I'm saying? Just based off of the but it was some cold nights this past Valentine's 2024. You know what I'm saying? But that's neither here nor there. The point is that some things aren't for sale based off of, you know, our day-to-day perspective, right?
Okay.
But some things require change of perspective in order for you to see the exact same thing. You know, how many times did the Bible use parables in certain stories to kind of illustrate something that you couldn't see when it's said right to you? You know what I'm saying? The Lord and Savior had a way of saying things without certain people understanding. But if you did understand, then it's like the same statements in a different context can kind of open up your eyes to what's really being said. Has anybody ever tried to sugar mama you, brother? That's what we're trying to get down to the bottom of. You know what I'm saying? I got to ask the hard-hitting question.
I feel like I've been put on the spot. But real quick.
Anybody ever came with their pocketbook for your love, brother?
But before I answer that question,
let
me ask the audience real quick. Can money buy you love? I want to know from the audience before, because
before you get into it,
look, I've been trying to cause trouble all day. I've been trying to cause trouble all day. You know what I mean? So
I had no idea.
Oh man, none. I mean, I've been trying to cause some problems all day. I've been trying to stir the pot a little bit.
Okay. All day.
All day. All day. You know, I'm trying to be consistent today. I'm trying to be consistent today.
Okay.
All right, we got one brave answer. Prasada said, not true love. Maria says, no, but it makes a good down payment.
Oh, okay.
I like that answer.
It's a good down. Hey, you know.
Because here's the thing.
It can always be good.
And to answer your question, Flav, yes, there was this one lady that tried to sugar mama me some years. She was like almost about 20 years older than I was. So that's a whole other story.
Don't humble brag that. I mean, she was all 20 years old. Like
20 years old or something.
Yeah. That's how we say it in public, but in private, we be like, "You're 20 years old." Wow. Ain't doing 10 years older, 20 years older than me. Can't mess with me. Nah, go ahead. Humble brag. Go ahead. My bad.
Humble brag.
You were saying she made it rain.
She made it rain. She tried to, but she couldn't get past. She couldn't get to first base. She couldn't get to first base because and anybody that's 20 years older than me we ain't got nothing in common.
Now was it okay? So it was just the age alone. Okay, so subtract the age. Has any woman, younger, older, or around your age, ever tried to, give you love?
Try to buy me.
Try to
buy that love.
Because we can get distracted on age, but I ain't that easily distracted. So, has any woman ever felt like that's what the difference was?
I've dealt with females who, because like what is not considered my love language is gifts, right? And I've dealt with some who would buy some stuff to try to, whatever,
get your attention, try to get you to
for
stay,
sure.
Try to bribe you.
Ooh, what you talking about? Yeah, try the idea of, I got something for you. I want to see you. I want to see it because I got something for you. And so it's like, so in that aspect for sure. So and
it didn't work for you.
Listen, man, like but that's not my love language.
Right, but it didn't work like 100%. It did not work. 75% almost got me. 50%.
50% for sure.
Win anyway.
50% for sure.
Okay.
Maria says that some people love language is gift.
Some people love,
but now that opens the door for what I'm about to get, what I want to talk about. Bro,
let's get into it.
I believe that money can buy you love.
Oh, can it now?
I believe money. Listen, everybody that's listening, especially y'all females.
Love is on the market.
Money will buy you love.
It will?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
So says who?
Says is there anybody in here that would date a broke man? Let's start off.
Let's be.
Let's start off with that.
Anybody?
Anybody in here? Any woman? Any man? Whatever. For men it's a little different because it's like the society teaches us that we're supposed to take care of the woman financially and all that stuff. But
that don't give us no outs.
No, it really don't. But has anybody here date a broke man?
Would you? Is it just Sosa that don't like broke boys, or is it the ladies? You have too, but we got
somebody.
I have, and we gotta know.
I see.
You ain't got no
like you, Ruth. I love honesty. You know what I mean? I love honesty. Poseidon says that she has. Okay.
And how was that experience?
Yeah,
You know
tell
what
us
I'm
about that
saying? How did
experience.
that go?
Maria said,
I will,
but
but
not for
not
come
for
on. Come on now. So money buys you love, right? Like without money, dude ain't getting to first base. He ain't getting to second base.
what? Is that what the world
Poseidon
has
says that
come
her
to?
ex
My
was
ex was
homeless.
homeless when we met.
But
Oh,
he's an ex for a reason because
yeah, the
he had no he
definition.
had no drive to get that money.
Nah,
So
man, you ain't got to be insulting. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that was her. What's the moment in the Bible? Maybe that was her Good Samaritan moment. You know what I'm saying? Where she scooped it. She
praise
didn't
the
just
Lord.
leave him at
Praise
the
the Lord.
end. She joined him at
Praise the
the end.
Lord.
Nah, it's playing.
But
But
there
still,
but for the most part,
how did it turn out?
ain't no woman dating a dude.
You just said no woman. You can't say no woman if we
Okay.
just had women.
I mean, but here's the thing.
AI. Now these is real people in our
says we spent 20 years together.
20 years.
That's a long time.
The outcome matters.
And the outcome is that he's the ex. That's the outcome.
Oh, he's so cool.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Uh,
But for the most part, is that safe to say? For the most part, Flav, for the most part, there is no woman that's gonna stick.
I ain't met one. I'm telling you, man, you know what I'm saying? Y'all out there, it's real easy to say, you know what I mean? I gave him a shot, gave him a try. But eventually, but it's not something that a man can just maintain. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be broke forever. They might give you a shot but they're gonna categorize it as, he down right now. He been through something. He working on some things. He got a dream and a vision, and I'm behind him. All these different conversations.
So I can't be a rapper.
It can't just be he broke right now. I'm hoping he gets some money.
But I'm a rapper though. I got hit the studio, dog.
I mean, you could be working a job, but depending on where you meet somebody in life, just like you meet a woman who got bills and children that she got to take care of, you might meet a man that has bills and children that he got to take care of, and the money could be split. It may not be that you're not bringing in nothing. It may just be what you're bringing in ain't enough.
So that really boils to and I was just about to bring that up, bro. Lou said they don't have to be rich but not broke. At least be on my level. So what happens if the dude is not on your level, but he's a hard worker?
Huh?
Does that matter?
Hard worker.
Does that matter, right? He just
if he's a hard worker, how in the world is his hard work not resulting in some cash flow?
I mean, he could have a felony, a past issue, whatever that's keeping him from a great job.
And there's this dude that probably
education
categorized as one of the most dysfunctional guys according to his story. His name is Joey Diaz. You know what I'm saying? You can find him on the Joe Rogan podcast. And he talks about this crazy life. And he's a 2-time felon, refused to go back, and has been living his life legally all this time. So he's making money though.
Okay.
Doing something he loves to do. So at the end of the day, it's like, how exactly is your hard work not resulting in money? Never.
Good point.
Never.
Good point.
Not 5, 10, 15, 20 years later.
Mm-hmm.
The point of what I'm saying is that parents look at their children a certain way if they don't grow up and obtain finances, a good living, however, whatever you want to call it. You know what I'm saying? Parents feel a certain type of way. At the same time, in a relationship, there is an aspect of what you bring to the table that does matter to the foundation of things. Because if we're really building something, then we may have offspring of what we're building at heart and have children. And there needs to be something, according even to the Bible, left for our children's children, or in consideration of our children's children.
Right.
So everything points to the fact that money does make a difference. However, should love be worth money?
I
Because
think I think and ladies, correct me if I'm wrong, right? But a woman wants to feel secure.
and so does a man.
I
Don't
mean,
know. Okay. We got to time out.
well, hold
I'm gonna
on.
let you get it in, and then I'm
Yeah,
coming in with
yeah,
some
yeah. I
heat.
mean, but that's the whole point of this whole conversation,
Uh
right?
huh.
So listen,
Uh huh.
a woman wants to feel secure.
Yeah.
A woman wants to feel emotionally secure.
Okay.
She wants to feel physically secure. And the first thing I should have said, but I gotta add to the drama.
Okay.
They want to be financially secure.
Mm, yeah.
It's the reality of it.
Okay.
They want to feel financially secure.
Right.
There's a well, I'm not even going into the statistics just yet. But here's the biggest piece about this is that most people will say
Mm-hmm.
it's not about the money.
Mm-hmm.
It's about how you treat me. It's about how you understand me. It's about how you just encourage me and push me. And that's what I'm looking for in a man.
What I need. Uh huh. Go ahead. My bad.
But then if that man is broke, or if that man is not making enough money, you're not giving that man a time of day.
They not. They not. You know what I'm
Money
saying?
buys you love. It buys you
Mm.
love.
So now on the flip side, you know what I'm
Flip
saying?
side.
Because we be heavy
Talk.
on the guys all day long, but women are out here big balling, shot calling, you know what I'm saying? Taking over and you know what I'm saying? And I love it. A driven
Uh-oh.
woman, you know what I'm saying? What?
Oh, Maria. Oh, Maria.
Just say
Okay.
what the same way women want money, men want beauty and looks. No, the same way women want money is the same way men want money. I'm tired of this narrative that just because a woman won't take a broke dude, that a dude with money is okay to take a broke chick. You know what I'm saying? The ain't nobody speaking for the other side, you know what I'm saying? Because it's more relatable than some people want to discuss. All right.
Mm.
And sometimes appearances can be
Say
not
it.
the
Say it. Say it, bro. Say it.
you know what I'm saying? When you're faithful over little, God, you know what I'm saying, in law make you rule over much.
Uh-huh.
Sometimes you might run into people who appear to be little because of how much they appreciate the little that has nothing to do with the territory that they actually cover. But they don't want to let you in on the terrain in the territory until they can trust. And it ain't
Mm.
all about the money. You know what I'm saying? Because a woman brings help to a relationship in need of one, desperate for one, that cannot survive without it. A man brings stability into a relationship that needs one, relies on one, cannot be sustained without it. Together, those things function together. And at the end of the day, the wisdom that can be brought from it is worth more than money, more than its weight in gold. However, a lot of times people are getting cut off. You know what I'm saying? Friend zone. You know what I'm saying? Put out of the consideration category because of the timeline
Mm-hmm.
of that story. It's not that they can't get the resources, it's just that the requirement to get it is higher than the patience for the time to get it. Because if you don't have it today, ain't gonna be no tomorrow. But I mean, how long are you gonna take care as a man? How long are you gonna take care of a woman that ain't got no money? You know what I'm saying? That's the one thing that a lot of us men ain't being honest about. And that's why, you know what I'm saying, we like to categorize women as a whole lot of other things that's not really flattering to their truth, as opposed to just saying that she was broke and I wasn't about to give her my everything. We really looking for somebody who can supply something also. We both want somebody that can bring something to the table. But if that is a lifestyle stability for something, it has to become a resource again, as opposed to the source. And in 2024, instead of love being the source and money being the resource, money has become the source. And love is the resource to it. I'm gonna love you, but it's predicated.
It's conditional.
It's conditional to.
Chat says define the amount. Now that right there, define the amount of money that is acceptable to bring to the table. That is a conversation that needs to be had, right? Like if we're all grown adults here, let's, for me, money for me being a man, right?
Yeah.
Like my father was a great example of a hard worker.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? He was a hard worker, military, post office, the whole nine. I basically followed in his footsteps.
Okay.
Military, post office, the whole nine, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hard worker, go to work every day. The one thing that nobody can say about me is that I don't provide. They could say a whole lot of other stuff, for sure. But what they can't say is that ULISES never provided. So it's like my mindset is, this is my mindset. I'm supposed to take care of the woman.
Okay.
Mentally, emotionally, and financially. If you know, so however,
who's taking care of you, brother?
So
no.
So but that's the conversation that needs to be had, because the woman is supposed, it's kind of like this. The woman, according to the Bible, the woman is supposed to be the helpmate, right?
Okay.
So what if you're not providing that type of help too? Because in this day and age where divorce, the stats is out there that 4 out of 10 divorces, 4 out of 10 is basically what, 40%? 40% of divorces is because of financial reasons. Financial reasons.
And money.
People divorce because of money.
It's tight, but it's right, as they say.
It's tight, but it has to be talked about.
Yeah.
Money will buy you love, for sure.
Will it?
Yeah. Without a shadow of
love in all the wrong places, and I should have been looking in my bank account all along.
Listen,
who knew?
You will not love me if I'm broke. I could be the nicest dude in the whole. I could be the most respectful man. I can literally give you all the affection and all the attention and all the. But you know what it's not going to do. It's not going to help you, or if you have children, you are looking for a man to not only take care of you, but also your kids. Because if a man wants you, the blessings that you have, come with that package.
Right.
So money definitely is, if anything, it's the door that allows the person to come in.
But there's this scripture, right? I can't get past this, man. There is a scripture that always catches me. I don't know why, because I rarely read the scripture, but it just pops up in my mind sometimes. And it says that people in the last days, that they're going to err from the faith. they were going to make errors, and it was going to be based off of the perception that gain is equated to godliness. So like that scripture always sticks out to me, and I think it's God just kind of whispering it to me to let me know that, you know what I'm saying, like you can't just go off of everything that you see. Because just because somebody is doing quote unquote good or quote unquote bad, or doesn't mean that people aren't doing well. And the word well in the end makes a lot of sense when you think about the story of a woman who a prophet came to one day and in the past had prophesied about a child that she hadn't even had yet and ended up having, in the course of time lost this child. And then the same prophet asked her one day, like, is it well with you? Is it well with your child? Is it well? And she said, it is well, but the truth visually didn't match her conversation. So it's not always surface level when it comes to things that are tangible. And though money can get you a lot of things, if you can't name the last time that you were employed for a long period of time, or if you can only name the times where you had money and when you didn't have enough money, then the truth is there still exists people on the earth that don't have no money. You've had it. You've had some. Based off of different practices and disciplines, you can gain more or have less. However, love is something that seems to be even more elusive than money.
Right.
And the more we chase it, it doesn't really line up with if we put the same pursuit or passion in going after money, we actually have something to show for it. But you can have been in a long pursuit of love and have nothing to show for it. And that pain is sometimes why it's easier to use what's easier to gain to kind of cushion the blow of what may not remain. And that is, even though this love, I'm not for sure that this relationship is going to work out. I'm about to take her out on a date. I'm about to show her a good time. I'm about to let her know money ain't no thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to let her know, even though in relationships, things ain't worked out. However, I've always had this and cars, bank account, a good job. And we can show that or testify to that part. But the one thing that no matter how much money you have, you can't guarantee somebody that what you guys are engaging in will last.
Right.
So I would say that money actually cannot buy you love. Because there's a lot of rich people, a lot of lotto winners that often regret the money and the relationships. It's never what they bought or what they got. It's all about how much they spent, or family members that wanted something that they didn't give, or gave too much to something. But those two always come up in these conversations of people who amass something real quick. They gain something, believing that that gain is going to lead them to happiness, when a lot of times you can have all the money in the bank, but pursuing and laying hold of love is a whole nother game.
I mean, and like when you look at Hollywood, right? Like
Yeah.
all these rich folk, and they can't stay married no more than 5 years. So, so so it is a situation of maturity and the whole nine. We can go down that list, but the main thing is that the one thing that they will always tell you is that they were in love.
At some point, yeah.
At some point, they will tell you we were in love until you actually get to know the person. And it's like, what money can't do is change your personality. Money ain't gonna change your personality. Money will. They say that money will magnify who you really are, right? So money can't change your personality, but money, man. Listen,
money, man. I hear you,
man. Look, I'm.
Is it really money or the lack of it?
It really all depends on what side of the track you're living on, right?
Yeah.
For those who've been in lack most of their life, find them, and they end up finding themselves a good job, and now they have more than they ever have. What you're dealing with is a different type of relationships, because you're used to dealing with a certain group. Nobody really had money. Everybody was kind of like in the same level. You know, a trip to Wendy's was a dope date, right? Or whatever the case is. Going to Olive Garden. It was like, whoo, we living it up right now, baby. then
yes, sir. I remember them days.
Right.
Something about that salad.
Come on now.
Different.
Come on now, and that free bread.
That bread.
Whew, Jesus. So here we are, and then bam, God blesses you with a good job.
Yeah.
So your income rises a little bit. With the rise of the income, it's gonna come some attention for sure.
Sometimes with the rise of income, you're not even approaching a relationship or love the same way you would or did before the rise. Sometimes the rise make you talk a little different.
The chat says things change when the tax bracket changes.
Yeah.
It's a fact. That's a fact. You will get attention from a different type of breeds. Different type of breeds when the more income you make. When people know who you work for or what you do or what position you have, all of a sudden, bruh, all of a sudden it's like, who is this? Looking all, woo, Jesus. Why? Because money attracts. Money is going to attract people that
need money, but not those that need love.
But that's the potential.
It attracts lovers too.
It attracts all of that. But see, but that's the thing. It's like money will attract a certain group that you've never really had before. Because they will come a little finer, they will come a little more handsomer, they will come, a little more what X, Y, and Z.
Some people don't care about all that. Some people got their preference. Like my dad tell me, boy, you like your uncle. You know what I'm saying? It's a particular type of, what I mean? Sometimes, what does it, and you get old enough to be real about it. So it ain't got to be no fine dime piece to the world, but it could be a million to you.
True.
And
but
what happens when you got a little money and you're trying to think like, okay, if I wanted to let her know I really like her and, without my money, like, how can I show her? Because sometimes you might take a woman on a picnic and you got a bank account that's decent enough to take them where they really want to go, but you plan a picnic and they be like, this broke dude. And you'll never know it because they'll just enjoy the picnic like, oh, this is really nice. And next thing you know, you wonder why she stopped calling, you'll stop texting you because she think you broke, and now you over here like, yo.
No, true story. About a month ago, man. Look, about a month ago.
Yeah.
I had my crew from South Florida come up to help train some, help train and all that stuff. Okay. So we sitting around, man. We sitting around talking, chilling. There's a father and son duo that just sitting there and we're just engaging in conversation. Mm-hmm. The son is like, man, I got this hot date. Dude's probably like in his early 30s. Man, I got this hot date with this, she bad, she fine. I'm just talking all that stuff. Yeah. He was like, and there's a restaurant that she mentioned. Mm-hmm. And one of the dudes was like, yo, like, if you go there, you're spending at least over 100.
At least
all together.
Okay.
Between the food, the entree, the drinks, whatever else, you're spending at least, depending on what you order, $100.
Okay.
On the first date.
One night.
First date. You know what I mean? And so he was, and so that dropped the conversation of, man, what are you willing to do on the first? Are you willing to spend that much on the first date? But the bigger question arose, and I said, look, I was like, can you even afford $100 date? Because you are so big on trying to impress.
Yeah.
Because again, the society, the culture, the whole nine is about the woman being taken care of, mm-hmm. the man providing. Mm-hmm. But what's happening is that it's the whole keeping up with the Joneses.
Right. Everybody trying to do the same thing.
Right. If this girl looks good, and she's the one that's saying, "Hey, we should go here," and I'm looking at these prices.
Yeah.
If I say no,
then what?
Then I'm gonna lose this opportunity. And so one of my boys, my supervisor told him, he said, look, he's like, to be honest, bro, she probably doesn't even go there.
She's just trying to get one on you.
Trying to get one on
you. One to get there, you know what I'm saying?
I guarantee you she does not go there unless some dude is paying for their meal.
Right.
And so it was like, okay, well, that conversation was, man, when you find somebody who is just as humble as you are, like, you know what? Taco Bell is just as good as a steakhouse. Just as long as I'm with you, boo. Just as long as we met, as long as we get to spend time together, it doesn't even matter. Mm-hmm. But if you're dealing with because here's the flip side of that is when some men feel that money is the only way to attract females.
That's it.
Right? They'll be quick to tell you what they do. Man, I'm a broker. Man, I'm a CEO. I'm the president of the F.I.R.M podcast. You know what I mean? I'm good at what I do. So they're quick to tell people, oh, girl, just Google it. I'm at least six figures at the very least. You know what I mean? Because they know that it will attract.
Mr. President. Co. That's pro and co. Go ahead.
The chat says most women like them foodie calls.
I'm telling you, boy. Yeah. Man, I never the dating world changed when I could take a woman out for a good meal. I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? And that can be a distraction too. Because you know what I'm saying? You're taking them where they want to go, and then you wondering if they giving you what they feel like you deserve or what you should get. Because some of us is sucker for love, so we'll be out here like, man, took her to her favorite restaurant, and that night, boy, I swear, she convinced me that's my boo. And she just was like giving you what she thought you deserve, a little extra, you know what I'm saying? Because or where you took her. Next thing you know, you're making phone calls. She like, you being a bugaboo. You like,
Not a
okay.
bugaboo, not a bugaboo.
And what you end up doing, trying to take them to the next big date, to the next big date, to the next big date. Next thing you know, you on a boat, on vacation out in the middle of nowhere, wondering how did we get here, and we don't even want to talk. We don't even talk. No, no. Let me stop. We ran out of words to say. You remember that song? Maybe that's song. But
Uh-huh.
anyways, sometimes what you're looking for or what you can buy your way into is not always what you are into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You can have a terrible time on a romantic island or at a romantic resort and romantic getaway. You can have a terrible time, trust us, we know, on an anniversary. You know what I'm
Ooh.
saying? However, when the money is taken care of, then all of a sudden the love is what seems to come to the forefront. And sometimes the evaluation of the love we get into isn't satisfactory. And we like, man, I don't know, maybe it was puppy love when we first got started. Maybe it was young love. Maybe it was black love. Maybe it was, you know what I'm saying, Latin love. Maybe it was, who knows, you know what I'm saying? But the evaluation sometimes doesn't really line up with the infatuation. And money can mask infatuation for what's actually going on. You know, you can mirror love when you're infatuated with something because there's no price. Everything is priceless. However, the most priceless thing is the one thing we can't hold on to, which is love. So love, you know what I'm saying, is the one thing that really is priceless. And I've had a little money and I've had a decent amount of money. And at both ends, I've had to ask for help. A lot of times, what we're looking for, um, you can find is the reason why people can say that I tried a guy that had no money or a chick that had no money or versus somebody had to have something. The spectrum exists because the truth is you'll give somebody a chance in the name of love or the search of pursuit of love. But a lot of people are in unhealthy and unhappy relationships. And
Mm-hmm.
the last thing they're thinking about is pawning anything or selling the house because the love uh,
Yeah,
may
it's
not last longer than the money.
yeah.
And the same people who ain't got to worry about foreclosure are the same people that'll meet in court and, you know what I'm saying, discuss disclosures.
That's tough though, man. That's tough. I'm gonna say why that's tough because everything was nice and wonderful until money like again like the whole statistic that 4 out of 10 divorces is because of financial reasons. It wasn't because of they commitment issues. It wasn't because somebody cheated on the other or whatever the case was. Like they were in love and finances, money was the reason why they divorced.
The lack of it.
The for whatever reason, something happened. Somebody lost a job. Somebody couldn't keep a
Because I
job.
know I know somebody who experienced their lover gaining money and changing.
Right,
And the
but
trips turned into tricks and the
yeah,
magicians came out and it was some sleight of hand going on and when the smoke
but
cleared
but that's
the
what.
person found out
But
had
again,
we when we
earlier,
didn't have the money we
but 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 earlier, that's why it was said that money magnifies the personality. It
mm,
magnifies
mm,
who you are. So this was already in them. Like like I
ooh,
know a guy that, bro, good friend of mine told me, man, this is like years and years and years and years ago. He said, my wife is using me right now until she graduates from college. Once she graduates, bro, I have this feeling that she's going to divorce me. And I'm like, bro, man, don't say that, man. Like, come on. And it happened exactly how he felt. You know what I mean? And find out that she was cheating on him. But she was using him because he was helping her take care of her son. So, but it's a sad situation. But here's the thing.
Pressure. Go ahead.
Money is, as the Bible says, the love of money is the root of all evil, right?
Yeah.
So it's a situation that your personality, the money will magnify who you are. So if you're somebody who is money hungry, you will use whoever necessary to get to that next step.
Can a good person be money hungry?
For sure.
For sure. Just gaining money, but you ain't got no evil intent when it comes to people.
For sure. For sure.
Okay.
Because I mean, if I'm money hungry, like I want to make as much money as possible.
You know what I'm saying? Unlimited peanut butter and jelly sandwiches.
And ramen soup. You know what I mean?
And unlimited whenever you want it.
Whenever I want. I mean, and Dr. Pepper. And Dr. Pepper.
Whenever. Dr. Pepper, whenever.
Oh yeah. Perfect shot right there. Right there. So
I got something else, but
monster. You got the six. The six in your hand. If the
I'm in Japan right now, you know what I'm saying? It's a different time zone. No, it's go ahead.
But again, and here's the thing. Money can buy you attention. But will it buy you the affection that you need, right? Will it buy you the affection that you need? And that comes with understanding, man, like, are you really a good person?
Yeah.
Do you care? Are you sympathetic? Are you empathetic? Are you compassionate?
Yes.
If you're all of those, then money will definitely get you to fall in love for sure.
Because what if you're all of those, but you ain't got no money?
That's the whole point of this conversation. there are females that will admit.
You know what I'm saying? It sounds so good.
They will not give you the time of day.
Yeah.
If you're broke.
Unless you're a preacher, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The men of God out there, you know what I'm saying? Out there, just waging the war of grace with the women out there using the name of the Lord to be like, girl, I'll get it in a minute if you just give me a little bit of time. But the truth is, it's time to grind. What chat say? What you say?
Chat says that, yes, there is a like and love for money.
Right.
Teaches my middle school classes to tell them to know and recognize the difference.
That's right. You can like money. You can't love money. You can like love and love.
You can like love. Okay. I like that. I like that.
Ran with it. But the one thing you can't do is you can buy the simulation.
Hold on.
What you say? Go ahead.
Because I'm about to say, the females who do this are superficial. Now, but again, Sally, it poses the question: will you date somebody who's broke?
No, the superficial. You can buy the illusion of love, but you can't, and you can create the institution of love. You can roll out the red carpet for you and another person. That's the illusion of love.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy the institution of love, meaning you can start to invest together, get a life together, get a house together, join bank accounts together, and all that good stuff. But at the end of the day, you cannot. I think that if something belongs to you, it doesn't belong to another person. If something truly belongs to you, then you can call the authorities if somebody takes it from you. It's not that it can't be taken, but there's authority to guard what belongs to you. We know that in real life, according to the law. And the truth is, spiritually, it works the same way. If it was something that you really have, then nothing could take it away from you. And that's why sometimes when we pray for a love lost and it don't return to us the same way, or maybe we can't even treat it the same way when it returns, it's like it's a disappointment. And it takes us for another bitter journey to healing from bitterness. You know what I'm saying? But the truth is that you can lay out the red carpet for something. You can try to facilitate, lay down the borders, the rules, the regulations, the boundaries, as we discussed before on the show. However, at the end of the day, you can't create a wall big enough to hold a love that isn't yours. And you can build a moat after you build the wall very high, that a bridge has to be laid out. But if a love is not yours, they'll jump down into the water, swim across to get away from you.
Right.
And some of us are trying to hold on to things that our money should be able to buy. But the truth is, because we didn't love it right. We didn't love it enough. If it was really a love that you couldn't live without, why was there anything on the table that you would or wouldn't have done to keep it? The looking yourself facing the man or the woman in the mirror part, the fellowship part that makes it quiet right now in the conversation, is the fact that all of us have to start taking a look at ourselves. The truth is, if the love was worth your all would be where that love is, in that love. But some of us know that what we're getting is not 100% or 50% or 25% of what we're willing to put into it. And even though we can go 50-50 financially, you ain't giving me your whole heart. Or you done broke my whole heart. I'm trying to give you the half that's left, but you know what I'm saying? I can't get past what you done did and all this other stuff. And the more honest we are with ourselves, because at the end of a fellowship, when you're sitting at the table, is that we only have ourselves to look at. The people that we may be discussing or coming up with solutions for or to get beyond, is that these solutions are for us to look each other in the face and say, what is the real problem? It can't be your money. Think about how much money you done lost, let alone how much you done spent on somebody. If money isn't really the issue, then stop settling for less than what your money can buy. Stop splurging, flying in and out of town, and taking the fine wine and dining restaurants when you know this probably ain't gonna be worth that much of investment, or you're not sure yet. Let some things build up.
So, quick question for the audience, especially for the ladies, because I'm just curious to know how much are you willing to put in financially into a relationship?
Yeah, that's important, because I ain't taking nothing less than the whole bank account. You bring your money home to me first, and I will divvy back to you what you are subscribed. You know what I'm saying? And then I'm gonna take care of the bills, and then I'm gonna splurge with ours, mine and yours, on us.
Because what's mine is mine, what's yours is mine, right?
Because what's mine is mine, and what's yours is mine, and I'll share a piece of mine if you give me all of yours.
Woo. Woo, that's narcissistic right there, ain't it?
My bad. Go back to the question, man. What was the question again?
I forgot because I'm so curious about your stuff. Not just playing. But ladies, how much would you be? How much are you willing to put into the relationship? Like, because if the culture, society teaches that a man is supposed to be the one that's supposed to be the supplier, the provider, whatever. Do you? What is it that you put into the relationship? What are you? How far are you willing to go to put into the relationship? Is it based on, well, I love him, but I'm not in love, or is it like
you cook really good,
I have to see what he's willing to put
really
in?
good,
right? So we go to the chat because we appreciate y'all's response.
Yeah.
The chat says, Poseidon says all of it. Joint bank accounts.
Woo. What if she ain't got good credit? I'm sorry, that came out of me sometimes.
Sally says, no, Flavius, Tyler. Would be nice 50-50 since it's a partnership. But if there's true love, I will. She said she'll give it all.
Give it all. That's
Ruth
what
says, I'm not scared to invest in the relationship at all. That is, bro.
I'm giving my all. So giving your all, does that mean you're investing some or all?
So and this is the point the reason why I asked that question.
Okay.
And Ruth hit it exactly where I was trying to go. Investment.
Yeah.
Right? We look at the word investment financially. Are you investing in a 401k? You investing in your TSP? You're investing in the stock market. Like, investment is designed to do what? When you invest,
keep the refrigerator full. I mean, go ahead.
It's definitely going to do that for sure. For sure, it's going to do that. You know, it's going to give you all the milk and cereal that you need. You know what I mean? But when you invest in something, the purpose behind it is that it's going to make money for you.
It's going to reproduce.
It's going to cause you to grow. It's going to bring growth into your bank account. When you invest in a relationship, there are people out there that are willing to risk losing money.
Yeah.
For the purpose of growth. What about a relationship? What are you willing to lose for the sake of the relationship?
I mean,
what are you? The sideways, a yes, no.
I was looking at something.
Yes, no response. Yeah.
Go ahead.
The whole yes, no response. But it's what are you willing to lose?
A little sleep, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little weight. I don't know. Maybe a little time, you know what I'm saying? Maybe a little bit of my juice that I really like, you know what I'm saying? I'm really gonna lose a lot of things, is what I'm trying to say. Right. However, I'm not trying to lose my money.
But isn't that a relationship though, right?
I don't know. Is it?
Is it? Oh my gosh.
Is it really? And I lose some other stuff, like, you know, over time of, you know, you might.
I appreciate
lose
people.
A couple,
bro. I appreciate, you know, all the people out there. They're like, oh, just, you know, just quality time. That's all I ask for.
Just some quality time.
Let's just go to the park and play with the seesaw.
Hang in a hammock.
And play with the seesaw, up and down, while we just googly look at each other in the eyes.
Googly, like,
because we love each other. All that is, I mean, that's fantasy. It's great. It's romantic. It's romantic, but it's fantasy. Because eventually you got to come to who's gonna pay them bills?
Who's paying for this picnic? I mean,
let me flatter my eyelids. Maybe that'll pay my bill.
Because somebody had to pay for the gas, and you know how gas prices are for us to get to the picnic.
$3.25 a gallon.
And then who got a throwaway blanket in 2024 that we could just throw out on the? It's a lot of money involved in picnics. Go ahead.
man, fruit's expensive. Cheese nits is
Fruit.
expensive. What?
Don't get me
Strawberries?
started on fruit.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Is that gonna pay for the picnic? I don't know.
Mm.
But
Love will pay for it all. And sometimes after
Prasada
I
says
would,
she would lose it all for she would lose it all. She said she was willing to risk it
yeah,
all for a healthy love
yeah.
because we can rebuild.
Only if it's a healthy love is it worth taking the chance to lose it all, because in a healthy love, even though the fear, false evidence appearing real, may seem like you're going to lose it all, in a healthy love, you only gain what you did not consider in the initial evaluation. You know what I'm saying? A real love will show you things, will make you rethink your first love. A real love will make you rethink what you, who and what made you happy in the past. A real love can confuse you, make you have a whole identity crisis, because you like, you know what, I didn't even know I liked, you know what I'm saying, my little drink with the little umbrella in there. Girl, you know me better than I know myself. Girl, I don't even know I like to exfoliate and put these oils in my beard. But you know, since you introduced this, you know,
So the chat says, "Wow, no, it's not a fantasy."
it's not.
She said, "It can't be
It's
real.
not.
You can have it
It,
all.
you
The strolls
can.
of work
I
your 9 to
knew
5,
it.
extra work on the side. You make it
Yeah.
work. You do pay with love, but you do pay with love and money for sure. But what
Yeah.
happens if you're broke?
Yeah.
You can't pay it with love and money.
Yeah.
You
It's
you work in the
confusing, ain't it?
you working a 9 to 9. You're not working 9 to 5. You're working a 9 to 9. You're working a 12-hour shift. So it comes to, okay. I'm trying to calm down.
No,
Listen,
because it's true. Because you know, some women will know that their man is working a job making $20 an hour, and know that they got a friend or somebody at another job making $27 an hour, and they won't even refer of their man. You know what I'm saying? And not to bash on women, but sometimes men, you know what I mean, we leave our own personal outcomes to each other. At the same time, our personal outcomes benefit or take away from what we're trying to do together. What you say?
just basically, Will's talking about each person's paycheck. It's basically the whole joint account. A
Yeah,
joint account for
that
bills, so it
joint
makes
account
less for
thing.
arguments. That is true. That is
Now,
true.
when you say joint account, does that include business accounts? Is that just like the regular? What we? Which account are you Are you joining?
Which
Because
account?
you know.
And
Go
yes,
ahead.
Maria, it is getting a little warmer here. You know what I mean? But
Because you know what I'm saying. Because
because I just
you
want
just
people
really
to get.
believe that you can buy love.
You can buy love.
But you can't.
Now you can buy love. Now whether you stay in love, that's a whole other conversation.
But then was that really love? And how would you know?
Yeah,
You
it's
only
love.
know. Listen,
It's
here's the
love.
secret about love. Love is reassuring. The only time people question love is when it is no longer reassuring. The only time people can say that they truly, I mean, you catch them in the moment. I
Woo!
love it.
Come
Couldn't
on,
live
bro.
without it. 2 years later, can live without them, prefer to live without them, don't want to live with them, can't feels hard for anybody else that you know what I'm saying, whatever. But
Oh
you
man,
start to describe love based off of the lack of reassurance. You know something wasn't love the
because they
longer it is unreassuring you. You could have a parent that could give birth to you, that you can begin to question their love if they stop reassuring you. Love is a forever thing. It's not just an action word, it's an eternal action word. It always reassures. And the moment there's no reassurance, it's not like people fall in love and they don't reassure each other in the middle of the relationship. They're always doing things, financial things and otherwise, to reassure each other of the love. But when the reassurance is taken away, then the money don't matter. And the only reason why money don't matter works at the beginning of the relationship is because most of our own money reassures us. I'm gonna give this person a try because I know I'm gonna be all right, but we're gonna see if we can be all right. So you walk in with a level of reassurance by reassuring yourself. At some point, you realize this person can't reassure you in any way, and all of a sudden the love starts to come into question.
So let's go to the chat right quick. Sally says there are times in your life when you just got to make sacrifices, so the partner not working has to step it up. It's a partnership relationship. You make it work. Get alone. Ask family for assistance. All in the name of love. Divorce is not the answer. If you truly love each other, this is not a fantasy. See, now Sally wants to argue. Okay, it is a fantasy.
It's not a fantasy. It's a final fantasy.
It's a fantasy. You know what I mean? And I'm a die on this hill.
A fantasy is nothing but a fantastic story in view. Because so many moments are fleeting, people don't believe in fantasies. But go ahead.
Yeah. No, that's a very good statement you make. Very good statement. Because and the reason why, and in all seriousness, right? You know, when it comes to definitely divorce is not the answer, right? Nobody goes into marriage looking for a divorce. Nobody goes into
the answer. It's not the only answer.
It's not the only answer.
I got you.
Yeah. So and that itself is a fantasy.
It's not the answer, it's a solution. Nah, go ahead. But it is inevitable. I'm joking. I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah, you're joking, not joking. That's but see, but living in a fantasy world of, okay, divorce is not the answer for sure. But nobody goes into a relationship looking for a divorce. Nobody goes into a relationship looking for a breakup, right? Right. Everybody wants to find out if he or she is the one.
Yeah.
But to say that it's not the answer,
yeah,
is living in an expectation, in a road of expectation that this is not going to happen.
I'll tell you what type of expectations. Mad TV used to say, lowered expectations.
You better sing that. But here's the thing. The reality is that when you engage in a relationship, finances have to be talked about. But see, now hold on. See, Sally wants to fight. Sally wants to fight. Not a solution.
Yeah.
How many X? I don't even know. Triple X, is that porn? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
No. Doesn't matter how many times. Doesn't matter how many times. 2024. Okay. I got you, bro. Go ahead.
We didn't divorce because of money, but because of cheating. Now that's your situation for sure. But again, 4 out of 40%.
Right, but the money didn't make a difference. You couldn't buy the loyalty.
Couldn't buy
the loyalty. You know what I'm saying?
Finances, 40% of divorces end because of financial reasons.
So what I'm saying, it's not about the money.
Not about the money. But money buys you the love. Now, whether you stay in love, that takes work. Right? because when you're dealing with love, and I got to use this. I'm just finding stuff right now. Okay.
Yeah.
You got two people that are in love. You got the man, or not. Let me tell you that the key. Oh yeah, the woman has the key. The man has. Anyway, this is a PG show. So anyway, so here's the thing. You have.
She said no. You don't want to fight. Go ahead.
Sally, we're playing with you, Sally. This is all part of the show. This is all part of the show. Don't take it personal. Don't take it personal. So
make your point.
So love. This is love, right? Boom.
Mm-hmm.
Everything in life.
Boom.
Your job, your kids, your parents, personal or other relationships, it's all designed to pull you apart.
Is it? The kids are designed to pull you apart. I know it.
Yeah, it is. It is not necessarily in a bad way, but it's causing your attention to be elsewhere, right? Mm-hmm. It's causing your attention to be bro. Don't test my head now. Don't test my head.
I know.
Look. Don't test my head now.
Go ahead. Don't let them distract you.
Yeah.
Brother, you make your point.
So here's the thing. Love. So you got life in general. That is designed to pull you apart.
Yeah.
We have to be intentional about bringing it all in.
Okay, we got to work at
it. We have to be intentional about bringing it all in. So the ways that we bring it all in, is having that honest conversation.
Yes.
Finances is a must needed conversation. What is your credit score?
What is it?
We have to figure this part out.
Yeah.
We have to figure it all out. What is your credit score? Because when I decide to join with you, when I decide to join with you, if I marry you, then if we try to buy a house, or if we try to buy a car, if we try to buy whatever the case is, they're not only going to look at my credit, but they're going to look at yours.
Come on, brother.
So what happens? Oh, I love this man. I love this woman. Wait, what? We got denied? Why did we get denied? Oh, because I forgot to tell you, my credit score is 500, 490.
Sometimes your name cannot be on the lease. All right. Go ahead.
But that's the point.
Yeah.
Money is what gets you into that love door. How you stay in love is the battle. That's the fight. Staying in love. But you got to have that conversation. I can be honest, right? I can be honest and say, going on dates or whatever the case is, you know what a woman is looking for?
What?
Whether or not you can take them out on a date.
Ooh. They just want to know that? If you can?
That's the first step.
Okay.
Well, because hey, we talking. Oh, so what do you want to meet? I mean, you want to go for some coffee? For those who live in the Northeast, some coffee. You want a coffee in a bagel? Coffee in a bagel.
Oh, my name gonna be on the lease. Go ahead.
She said, "This is my house. You're not going to kick me out because your name on the lease. This is my house, right here.
I don't trust nobody. Name on the lease. You know what I'm saying? Change the locks on me again. I mean, ever. The first time. It will never happen. To me, to you. You know what I mean?
Sally, if you have yard in your backyard, I'll camp out. I ain't got no problem with it. So
we camp together. You feel me?
Come on now. So, but the moral of the story is you got to have this conversation.
Yeah.
You have to be willing to be honest and be like, hey, this is what I can afford. Now, whether you choose to stay with me, it's totally up to you.
Right.
If I'm not rich enough for you, if I'm not wealthy enough for you, or if you have this other expectation,
yeah,
like there, especially in our age group,
right.
Most people want to travel. Most people want to go out and explore the world. They want to do X, Y, and Z. They want to.
Yeah.
So it's like if you cannot provide that,
if you can't take me to the islands, woman. I mean, go ahead, brother. Sorry. Go.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
Go ahead. If you can't do that, then what?
Then
how you gonna get to my heart, girl? You can't even take me to the islands. Can't even take me out to the beach.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even take me to
Mongolian barbecue.
You can't even take me to Carrabba's, much less Puerto Rico. You know
I gotta go to Taco Bell and get the manufactured tacos. You can't even take me to the authentic place, girl.
See,
how you think you're gonna get to this heart? This
Maria, we appreciate you, Maria. Money talk can be a deal breaker. Thank you.
That's right. Because if you ain't got none, girl,
we're gonna date for a long time. No, come on. Yeah. Money.
You can go on dates for a long time and still not marry. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Take me to Puerto Rico. Take me to Puerto Rico. You know what I'm saying? That's a conversation for the time. You know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying. Stuff like that.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
One day, somebody will be in your life and can, do you all kind of fantasies and realities and all kind of literalities and whatever else. However, at the end of the day, it's all right. So you can joke if you want to, but I'm going one day. And when I do go, the last thing I'm going to be thinking about was money the issue? I'm going to be wondering, is there some love out here on these Puerto Rican beaches? You know what I'm saying? Because I done tried them waters before, and it was cold in them Puerto Rican waters. I'm still in recovery from them Puerto Rican waters and beaches and things. You know what I'm saying? They're wonderful.
Oh, man.
Seem great. They were great. Have been. However, we all are surviving something in life. Thank God. Amen. But what I will say is when finances stop becoming the issue, it's still about the love. It's still about the love. And a lot of us, you can experiment. I'm not going to bring my money to the table. I'm going to bring all my money to the table. I'm going to let them know about my dreams of having finances and where things are going to be. I can tell them how far I've come. However, it's going to take something a little bit more authentic than your pocketbook to find what it is that a lot of us are looking for. What they saying? Because you still over here laughing. What's going on?
I have no. I done lost.
Put it up there.
The chat says the last date involved the bologna and cheese sandwiches, Lay's ripples, and 2 Coronas with candles on my front. Bam!
You can hold the candles. I'll take the rest. Go ahead.
If you want to go to Puerto Rican water, the Puerto Rican waters are warm and clear, according to Salad.
And warm and clear, and you know what I'm saying, one day I'm going.
Y'all laughing right now. We all laughing.
Don't talk it. Be about. I'm gonna go ahead.
Listen,
I'm just kidding. One day, I you know what I'm saying, I still got some. Everybody is where they are in life. It's not a no. It's a, you know what I'm saying, when the time is right. Sometimes you know what I'm saying, might be working on a personal project that ain't got nothing to do with a threat to the future projects. You know what I'm saying? Just where people are. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I do the bologna unless it's Subway or something like a sandwich shop or something, and they ordered it themselves. I wouldn't necessarily
mustard, mayonnaise. You know what I mean? But if you're broke, you can't.
But if you're broke and this is all you got,
come on, man.
huh?
It's about the heart.
This is what you got. Chips, sandwich.
They give all they got.
Give them what they got.
People are missing out on some good men and women because they broke.
Yes, are you mad that you could take them to Puerto Rico, but they can't take you?
Oh my!
Are you gonna take them and then throw it into their face later on when they offer you bologna sandwiches? And see, I took you to Puerto Rico last month, and now you over here offering me bologna
sandwiches?
Lays?
I can't deal with this.
You think you're gonna get Lays, but you're not. Oh. Chips. I'm talking about chips. But anyway,
PG.
There was ass on the end of that. But somehow, some way.
Hey God.
Oh, PB and J. Okay. There's still hope. There's still hope, brother. Switch it up. It ain't got to be solid pork, wine, and cheese. It could be peanut butter and jelly.
Oh my goodness. Oh Lord, man.
What did Jack Nicholson say? Peanut butter smothers jam and that was in the movie Wolf. But anyway, go ahead.
Right. But hey, man, hey.
If it worked on Michelle Pfeiffer, it can work for you.
Come on, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Real life.
What they say?
Real life, people. If you broke, say you broke. Say you broke. But no.
Yeah, because broke people need love too. And so the rich people these days is what I'm hearing. As the economy is growing and more money is in the market and everybody getting rich, it seems like the rich is doing silly stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like spending money to go in the ocean and never come back again. I don't know what people are doing with their money, but they're looking for something. Whether you got it or you don't.
Looking for
if you're looking for love,
places.
Money can buy you an opportunity for love, and it can buy you the opportunity for heartbreak. But it cannot buy you the assurance. And we said that a lot. So before we go, you know what I'm saying? I want to give you all this. The word buy means purchase of something, to acquire. You can't obtain it. You can't get it. You can't pick it up. You can't take it. You can't secure. And some of y'all trying to take the love. You're aggressive out there. You just like, you're going to give me your love. And you're going to take mine too. But anyways, procure. Pay for. You can't shop for it. Here's some of those people that try to invest for love. You can't invest in it. You can't put money into it. You can't get a hold of it. You can't get one's hand on it. You can't lay your hands on it. You won't win. Or the word says score, but you know what it means. You won't score. You won't win if it's just about what you have in your pocketbook. Because the one thing you can't take with you is what you have financially, materially, but what you can take. What did Keanu Reeves say when they asked him what happens after we die? He said, well, I do know this. The ones that love us miss us. They don't miss how much money you had. They don't miss how much you had to invest. They don't miss how much you spent on them. They don't miss how much they gave to you. What they miss is you. And at some point, you will be enough for somebody. And you ain't got to worry about whether money can buy you love. You'll have earned love.
Amen. For me, in my closing,
deep enough? I got another one. Go ahead.
In my closing, glory to God. In my closing, I just want to say, wrong place.
Right place.
Again, what I just want to reiterate to you guys is that money can buy you love for sure. Now, whether you stay in love, that's a whole other conversation. A man and a woman, we both species need to feel secure in the relationship. They need to know that each other got each other's backs and the whole nine, blah, blah, going on that list.
Yeah.
People fall in love the way you take care of them.
Yes.
And finances is a means of taking care of people.
but not
now,
to make yourself look good. Go
but whether you stay in love,
yeah.
that's the work that needs to take place. So
Yes, sir.
again, for me,
Hmm.
money will buy you love, but whether you stay in love, that's a whole other conversation.
And for me, money can't buy you love. It'll just open the door. But you can get kicked out of a house of love, or you
Yeah,
could walk out of a house of love.
there you go.
Just because you can buy the key
Mm,
doesn't mean the house
mm,
ain't haunted. No, I was playing,
mm.
but people got a lot of skeletons in their closets. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But either way, when it comes down to it, I don't know, man. I don't feel like we got to a definitive answer on this. You know what I'm saying? We're supposed to hit it on that pow, but there was so many different people feeling so many different ways.
No, I know. I love it.
Ah,
Love it.
come on, y'all. I need y'all to give me a definitive take sides. Didn't you hear us disputing this?
We're disputing this.
I said he can't. You can't. He said it can. Which one is it? Y'all tell us. Can it buy you love or not? Huh?
You get kicked out because your name
Will
is
we
not.
ever know? Huh? Yeah, because your name is not on the lease. My name is the only name on the lease. When you ask whose house this is, if anybody asks you, you tell them that I told you in the voice. You coughing? Macho Man Randy Savage. I said it's my house.
We got one person that says that money does not buy you love,
but it does buy you the deed. I mean, huh?
Ooh, what deed? The DEED or the DEED?
The
The deed or the
DEED.
deed? The deed
DEED.
or the deed?
What deed? That's a different pronunciation I ain't never heard of.
William says, "Oh yeah." So I'm assuming.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Money buys you love, or does it not buy you love? Oh yeah.
I feel you, brother. I feel you.
Yeah.
No.
Period.
Money does not buy you love. Period. With the T, not with the T on it.
Oh no. I mean, that's a little dramatic.
That's to you, Ulysses. That's a straight shot at you. You said
I
it
know,
did. She said
no
it didn't. You
shots
gonna take that?
I am not gonna take that.
Not true.
What? Now, what's true love? What is true love?
Huh? True love. Everybody knows that true love is the love that you say that you have for somebody when you want to control them. And they thinking for themselves too much. So then you use true love and they'll stop thinking and just follow. Everybody knows this. Go ahead. Wow. It's deeper than love.
True love won't keep you in a relationship, though.
Regular love.
Does true love keep you in a relationship?
Not true love. True love. See, if you ain't never been in Texas, you never know the difference. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put that true on that bad boy.
True.
True love is different than true love.
When it's that double, it's real. It's not just real, but it's real. You know what I mean?
Huh? I don't know. I'm just saying. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes people want to come in and control your money, and they can't even control your heart. Go ahead.
But true love isn't everything, though, right? Is it everything?
When both souls connect and don't want to be apart. Yeah, but sometimes the morning comes and you got to get up and go to work. No, man, go ahead. No. I'm kidding.
True love, true life. Oh,
true love.
True. So Sal is trying to sing. If it's true, true.
Yeah.
True.
If it's true. True. You know what I'm saying?
True.
You can't just say the one true. Even 2 Chainz be like true, but he don't never say true. You know what I mean? You got to put that double on there to make it real.
You got to make it real. It's got to
be real.
Got to be real.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yes,
playing games isn't true.
Yeah.
True love prevails. She's witnessed it with her parents.
I'm telling you, man, you can't be
Finding true
playing
love
games with love, and too many people out here playing games.
Finding true love is life. Is like playing Where's Waldo.
Where is he? And I always found him, but I still wanted another book.
Persada says, let's say healthy love. Fine. We'll say healthy love.
Healthy love. I guess. That's what we're looking for, right?
Healthy love. That's
but
what we
money
need.
Cannot secure it.
Money can't secure it.
No. Money cannot secure it.
That's one thing we can agree on for sure.
That's one thing we can agree on.
That's one thing we can. Money cannot secure love.
Y'all give us a hand clap. Yes. You know what I'm saying? We agreed on something finally.
Donald Trump.
We agree on again. You rewind it back and repeat what we said. You know what I'm saying?
I forgot what we said.
Right. But we agreed is the point, and that makes this a firm fellowship. You know what I'm saying? Fellowship in a righteous manner is what this is all about. You know what I'm saying? Brothers and sisters coming together. You know what I mean? Men and women coming together, having these hard conversations. You know what I'm saying? That you have, you really have something to say about it. Where else other to go on a Saturday night or a weekend night and fellowship than right here, where there may be pressure, but the firm stand firm in the midst of the pressure. This is the Firm Pressure Podcast, where we just have conversations. You never know where they're gonna go. Ulysses be looking like he got notes over there, but at the end of the day, Trump is not an attractive person. And I don't know what y'all talking about in the conversations. You know what I'm saying? But rather you, huh? oh, you do got notes. Me, oh, I didn't know we was doing notes. Every show or just some shows?
Some shows. I really wanted to get
this. You see what that said? 2024. And I saw somebody earlier talk about how money can buy you attraction. No, it can't. It can just buy you the proper comb over, but it does not change you.
Yeah. Appreciate
another awesome man. Thank you. Appreciate y'all. You know what I'm saying? And Ulysses, man, this is going to become increasingly part of the hardest part of the show, man. But before we get out of here, bro, we definitely want to give out our awards, you know what I'm saying, to the active and live viewing audience. You know what I'm saying? There's going to be some that view after the fact. But if you didn't get your word in, you know what I'm saying, while we're live, then, you know what I'm saying, make sure that you tune in next time. Hit that notification bell so that you know when we're live. Because you never know. That's why there's a clock, but you don't see no hands on that joint telling you what time. You know what I'm saying? We on all the time if anybody asks you. You know what I'm saying? But we got to give out our awards for the night, man. And our first award, Ulysses, man, who we gotta take a vote on this. First award is for the most engaged. Who would you say in the comment section was the most engaged tonight, bro?
Oh, man.
And I don't care what they had to say. You know what I'm saying? It's all relevant when we live. So I'm just talking about who was out here motor mouth and who was out here laying it down, representing for the comments that could be commented.
I'm going to say Sally just because she wanted to fight tonight.
You going to say Sally?
I'm going to say Sally because
Sally got that. Sally, not only did you want to fight, you won the fight. For tonight's first award, you know what I'm saying, which is most engaged. We appreciate you, Sally. You know what I'm saying? Give her a round of applause, everybody out there. You know what I mean? We appreciate you. Bring the fight every time because we ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? And so,
see,
who's scared?
She even had a vote from the crowd.
Okay, you even got a vote from the crowd. Okay. You know what I'm saying? I feel you. You know what I'm saying? Okay. They had Sally. Okay, the next award, you know what I'm saying? We got to give out the next award before we get up out of here. The next award is for the most on topic. Who, in spite of all the, you know what I'm saying, haymakers and the wild topics and conversations and comments that came up tonight, who stayed on topic? Who did not lose track no matter how much we tried to throw them off? Who stayed on topic?
I would have to say Persida. She was she.
Okay, well, this second award, huh?
Uh-huh.
So the second award goes to Persida. We appreciate you, you know what I'm saying? This achievement has been unlocked, brought to you by the F.I.R.M podcast. You know what I'm saying? Both of these awards are a contribution of our love and appreciation for what it is that you guys bring to the table to us live. It does matter. It makes a difference in how we communicate. Because, you know what I'm saying? If you're not challenged by something, how can you have an objective thought or an objective conversation? You know what I'm saying? You be part of that group thing. And what if you lead you down the wrong way? You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need some people to fellowship with to lead you from being led astray. You know what I'm saying? So we appreciate everybody. And the last award, the last treasure, which is the treasure of our heart. Those of you who tune in live, we want to show you our appreciation. You know what I'm saying? The award is the treasure that you bring to the table. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has something thoughtful to say. Everybody has something provocative to say. Everybody that shows up live, you are the audience that we are talking to. There's a bigger audience out there, you know what I'm saying? And they tune in late after the fact, and we don't blame them for nothing. But this treasure ain't for them. This is for y'all. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all being a part of the appraisal of the show. You know what I'm saying? So, Ulysses, man, without further ado, brother, you got any last words you want to say to the people?
What I want to say is, I got my Oreos in the stash right here.
Got the stash.
Yeah. About to enjoy the Oreos I got here. You know, But listen, we appreciate every single one of you guys so very much. Honestly, it's very humbling that you guys are here with us.
It is, man.
We're very appreciative of you guys. Can I put the F.I.R.M on my website?
What do you mean, like a link to the video? Go in the DMs and, you know what I'm saying, hit up Ulysses and give him the particulars, and I'm sure that he'll give you a great answer, you know what I'm saying, at the F.I.R.M 365 24/7 at Gmail, or right here, you know what I'm saying. Those that know, hit us in the DM, you know what I'm saying.
But listen, honestly, man, we love every single one of you guys. You know, continue to stay with us and help us grow. The show is I mean, the topics are amazing. There's great conversations, and it's because of you guys. You guys are engaging. You guys are definitely, you know, really making this show the way that it is. So again, we appreciate one of you guys, and I'm not gonna cry on camera. That's why we put the flyer back on, because
dry your tears, brother.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
I just want to.
And everything y'all do.
To start that vibrato.
Hey, man, we appreciate the love, y'all, man. I know it's authentic because I know my boy. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing to be a host with you, bro. I love hosting this show with you. You know what I'm saying? You're an awesome co-host. I wouldn't want anybody else, you know what I'm saying, to have my back at the table of fellowship, because the pressure be on, as everybody saw tonight. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about a fight. It's just about the pressure. You know what I'm saying? And we got to a great solution, talking about some great topics. So we'll be back. Y'all be back. Keep following the show, you know what I'm saying, and share.
Love you too.
Share. You know what I'm saying? Love y'all too. Share it. Whatever content we put out that is shareable, share it. Other than that, you already know what it is. Pressure. What up, world? It's the F.I.R.M.
Let's get it. Welcome to the F.I.R.M.
Oh, it's about to go down.
Set your schedule. Eastern Standard Time.
Saturday Nights Live for a time that's one of a kind.
Woo-wee. There's nothing off the table. No trolling. We go from politics to religion to relationships to whether or not you like crunchy or soft tacos.
Woo! Forget about a love language. What about your love level?
Oh man, we excited for this one.
On all social media platforms.
So make sure you follow us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
Fellowship in a righteous manner. That's the banner.
With your hosts, Flavius and Ulysses. We rolling Eastern Standard Time.